stuck inside my head. Remembering you and I analyze all those things you said. You told me you loved me, you kissed and you hugged me, then you smile, look in my eyes and tell me that you'll always be right there.
Good evening, good evening, good evening, and welcome to another super sexy episode of PGC After Dark with the Crazy Rich Aunties. We are live right here on Facebook and YouTube tonight, and we want y'all to come on in, get comfortable, get your drinks ready, and go on and snuggle up and have this really sexy conversation with us tonight. Tonight's topic is say it slow, okay? Talking him through his orgasm and the magic of mutual pleasure, okay? Okay. Good evening, honey bun. What's up? Oh, you muted, boo. You muted, honey. Let's see. Let's unmute you. There we go. There you go, hon.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, ma'am. There we go.
Hey. How's everybody? How you doing, boo?
Hey, girl. You looking cute.
How you doing?
Come on, turquoise.
You looking cute too, boo.
Thank you, honey.
Hey.
How you feeling? You feeling all right?
Good. I'm really good. How about you? Yes.
Listen,
yes.
I'm good. Just got done hanging with my sister, so I'm ready to have this conversation. Ready to have a good night. So
let's have this conversation.
We are. It's gonna be a good conversation too. So, tonight the conversation, again, just in case y'all just tapping in, the conversation tonight is called "Say It Slow." Talking him through his orgasm and the magic of mutual pleasure. Okay. So the one thing that I noticed a lot of when it comes to pleasure overall is that a lot of people aren't participating in the ultimate forms of pleasure. And that's bothering me, okay?
Right.
I know that there are some people just not engaging in, sex and all of those kind of things right now. But also, the ones that are engaging in sex and having all of this going on, they not having good sex. And that's a concern.
Yeah, it's a big concern.
Yeah, it's a concern because why do it if it's not going to be good or you're not going to enjoy it?
True. Very true. That is very true.
I feel like at that point, you are wasting your time. You was wasting your time. You was wasting the other person's time too, because why y'all up here just doing it to be doing it? Why y'all just doing it to be doing it? Hey, Ramika.
Hey.
Why y'all just doing it to be doing it? Doing it. And I sound immature as hell talking about some doing it. Having sex should actually be enjoyable all the way through from beginning to end. And it does not start when you actually start penetrating. Sex should be enjoyable, or there should be intimacy and all of those kind of things leading up to the actual act of having sex. So it shouldn't just start when the penetration begins, or it shouldn't just start when it's at the very end. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes people don't even feel pleasure at all because, one, they don't really like the person that they're having sex with. Two, that the energy between those two people, they might just be having sex because they was horny, but it's not good sex. They don't have a connection, and they don't really like this person. Because if you really don't like somebody, the sex ain't really gonna be that good. So,
No.
um, so you tell me, honey bun, what when it comes to um mutual pleasure between you and someone that you're engaging in sex with, what's your go-to to make sure that y'all on the same page?
Hmm. So how would I make sure that we're on the same page?
Yeah, before y'all even get to the nitty-gritty of things, how would you make sure that y'all on the same
I think
page?
that we need to have an open-ended conversation about uh, what is expected, uh,
Mm.
our likes, our do not likes, our hard no's, because you don't want to actually go and just start. Say if you got somebody who wants to just flip you, okay, I'm little, so you have a lot of guys who may want to pick me up and just like toss me around. And I want to be picked up and tossed around. So that is the conversation that needs to be had. Be like, hey, I don't want to be picked up and tossed around, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
That ain't true. But I'm just saying that's a conversation that needs
You
to.
said that's not really true, but
No,
let me
baby,
make
toss me,
sure.
toss. Yeah, let you know. I'm the type. I want you to pick me up, put your Timbs on, walk me around the room, and
Not with
just do
the
what you
Tims.
do.
Come on, Melvin.
Yes, baby, put the Timbs on. Go on, lift me like I'm a piece, like I'm a weight. Come on,
Yes,
lift me up.
Timbo.
Let's go. But we have to
Yes.
have a conversation
AJ.
because then you may have, some men, their nipples are sensitive and they like their nipples played with doing sex. So you need to have a conversation with that person because some men be like, don't like that. And so for me, I want to have an open-ended conversation about what you like, what you don't like, what you're open to, so that then when we get into this predicament of having sex, it ain't oh no, stop. I ain't into that. We ain't gonna do that. Because you want it. Once you stop me from doing what I want to do, okay, baby, go and put your clothes on, go home. I'll see you later.
Right, because what is we even
I
doing
can't
at
get
this
that
point?
feeling back.
Yeah.
I'm a
Or
grown-up
that
baby, and
energy.
I'm not
You
playing these
can't get
games
the
with
energy
you.
back
So
either.
right.
Yeah, you can't get that energy
No.
back
And it's
once you
like no
stop
matter how
or
hard
once you
you
stop
try.
somebody from engaging. You can't
That part. Because
it's like the momentum stop, and
once you
especially
try,
depending on how they tell you to stop. So if somebody tell you abruptly to stop
girl.
and it's rude, then it's gonna be a different situation than if they tell you and it's gentle, like, wait a minute, no, I don't like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's a whole different kind of
Right,
situation.
right, right.
Depending on the energy and what's said and how it's said and all of that kind of stuff. In the midst
Right.
of. So I know for me, when it comes to mutual pleasure and things like that, I like to have conversations like you said, but also I don't want it to be an interview. I just want it to be a conversation where we are having or we are engaging in talking about the things that we enjoy. And it may not be with each other. It may, most of the time, the things that you end up enjoying may not be, you may not have experienced it with this person, but you've enjoyed it at some point. So you're going to have to talk about it. You're going to have to talk about the things that you've enjoyed, how you enjoy it, what you like about it, and all of that kind of stuff. And sometimes I like the other side of the game too. I like the exploration of it all. I don't necessarily want you to tell me. I want you to I want us to play around and figure it out. Like, I want us to, you know, explore, be playful, enjoy the moment, because sometimes that's how you learn that you like something that you may not have known that you like to begin with. You might be like, oh, I ain't know I like that. Do it again. Do it again. Let me
Do it
see.
again.
Because I'm going to try anything once, 2 times to be sure, 3 times to be certain. Okay. What they say, third time's the charm. Third time is absolutely the charm. Okay. So
yes.
we definitely have to get into you know, I like doing new and different things, and that has always been my thing though. Has just been exploring. Let's find out. Let's play around with this thing. That's how I ended up um learning about the BDSM lifestyle. That's how I ended up learning about it. That's how I ended up participating in the lifestyle and all of that kind of stuff, because I was reading some shit, found a Facebook group, and was in there talking about it and conversing with people and all of that kind of stuff in the group about it. And then it went from that to reading more books and learning more about it and actively participating in it. And when I got to actively participating, it was like, oh, you don't say. So being curious, being curious about yourself, and understanding yourself and learning what you like on your own, and then finding the information out there for you to tap into it, or even having conversations with the right people will put you in the right space or in the right frame of mind to actually get out here and get to doing some stuff. Hey, Auntie Deidre.
Yes.
Hey, lady.
Auntie Deidre.
Tardy for the party. Phone trouble again, but I'm
We
here.
need you to get this phone together.
No, last week it was getting on. Today it's the battery, the cord, the charger. I'm gonna get it together though. I'm gonna get it together. I'm like, Lord, not again.
It's all good, honey.
I'm here though. I'm here, y'all. What's up, y'all? How y'all day been?
We've been good. I'm good.
Okay, what I miss?
Good.
What I miss?
So we are having a conversation about talking him through his orgasm and the magic of mutual pleasure. So we were just talking about how do you learn what someone enjoys, or how do you get to the point of knowing what someone actively wants to engage in before you all get to the bedroom? How do you all get to the point of enjoying the things?
Communication for me.
Yeah, that's what we was talking about. That's how we went on a roundabout. We went on a whole little thing, but that's where we ended up at.
Yeah, it's the communication for me. We're gonna have to talk about it.
So in the comment section, for those of you all who are watching, I need y'all to tell me what's your source of tapping in with the person that you are dating, or the person that you sleeping with, or however you say it. What is your way of being able to understand what they like, or before y'all get to the bedroom, or before it gets to all the way before it gets to the penetration? How do you all get on the same page and on one accord with what you all are doing, so that way the whole experience can be pleasurable? And then we're gonna move into some talking them through it and all of that kind of stuff. We're gonna move into that next. But for now, I want to know what y'all think, or what's your way of connecting with your person, because sometimes it might be sometimes it might just be that you are tapping in with this person and you're trying to figure out what's the best way to go about like fully integrating yourself into all that they got going on. Because sometimes it be a lot with some people. Because some people be liking a whole lot of stuff, i.e. me. But some people be liking a lot of stuff, and some people like very few things. Some people just like straight up missionary, and that's it. That's all. Don't do nothing else. Don't go left. Don't detour from the track. So, y'all tell me what y'all think. But also, ladies, for y'all, I need to know from y'all. Hold on, let me go back to my little notes because I got questions and things. I was up here making sure the folks tunes in. So nah, I'm gonna play a video. Hold on, I'm gonna do a video.
More
Here
from
we
the
go.
Dirty Talk series, right? Especially how to talk your man through it, ladies, because a lot of y'all been in the comments saying give you more, tell us more, whatever, right? How to talk your man. Listen, me personally, in the bedroom, I like it when a woman talk shit to me. Don't talk nice to me, talk nasty. Be as nasty as you can be. I don't care how crazy you think it is, nah, be as nasty as you can be. Tell me I ain't doing a good enough job. Tell me, talk your shit. Tell me to fuck you harder, I'ma fuck you harder. Straight up. Let's cut through the BS. Right. Slap me and tell me that shit. You know what I'm saying? And I'ma do more and more accordingly. See, I love to please, and I like to be sure that I'm getting you off. That gets me off. Getting you off gets me off. It's as simple as that. That's how I operate. A lot of dudes are like that though. Well, some. Maybe not most in the population, but some are. And some of them want you to talk shit to them. I'm being for real. Like, make me say your name and never forget it. How about that? Make me say your name and never forget it, ever.
Well, damn.
That
Where he?
Auntie Sassy, that's your type of man, baby.
That's my type of dude. Where he at? Where he at?
Listen, because what you say? Because
I
what?
saw
Baby, look.
I saw the expression on Auntie Sassy face. I said, yes, that's her type of man.
Baby. Right
Because
up
what you
my
want
alley.
me
Where
to
you at?
say?
Yeah,
Because
he got me when he say it pleases me to please you. Like I like the
Girl.
men with that type of spirit. That's the
Yes,
spirit
that
I like you to
energy.
bring into the bedroom.
Bring
Listen.
it. What they say? Baby, bring it all to me. Hey,
Okay,
Yeah.
talk to him, Auntie.
I need it all. Bring that energy.
Yes, ma'am. Because at the end and beginning of the day, what I really need from you is for you to show me what you working with. Show me what you
Huh.
working with, sir.
What?
Okay. Let's
Baby,
see.
show me.
Listen, okay, Ramita. She said, well, shit, sure.
Yes,
Shit.
Ramita.
Exactly.
Listen, honey. Well,
I need
He
shit.
was
all of that
on
energy.
some dark thing too, wasn't he?
Oh, listen, I love them like that. That's how I like them.
Too. I was like, oh, he real easy on the eyes.
He had them big old lips, all of that good stuff. I like them. I love a man with a nice set of lips.
I know, right?
I like
Okay, yeah.
have them nice, them ones that you can kiss on, but also you can nibble on a little bit and
Yep.
you can lick on them a little bit.
Girl.
I like them.
Yep.
Yeah. Them the kind of lips that
Yeah.
you know that you can have fun with before you even get into the thick of it all. Like,
Right.
you know, because I am a kisser. I love
Same
kiss.
here.
If we can't kiss, we not finna do nothing. You know, like, I mean, no, I'm gonna say if we can't kiss, then we probably not gonna do anything again. You know, because if I'm in the mood and we right there and we in that place, then yeah, I might go ahead and let it happen. But if I really want to be hunching on you on several occasions, baby, we got to kiss or
Right.
something. We got to kiss because I need to connect. Because if we're gonna be doing this on a regular, you can't give me you can't give me that. You can't give me that BS ass situation where you think you're not gonna be kissing on me. I needs to kiss.
But see, kissing, it sets the mood. If you're kissing, if that is that spark, it's like a jumper, like you getting your car started.
Hell
You
yeah.
kiss me, you starting getting them engines, the fluids flowing, and things are jumping and
revved up. I just feel like
broom, broom, broom. Come on, give me that.
Listen, if you don't want to kiss, you just hopping into a cold car and pulling off.
Right.
And I don't like nobody pulling into no cold car. Pulling off. Hopping into no cold car and pulling off.
But you know, I really got to be into you if I'm gonna be kissing you passionately and things of that nature.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
There is a level of like kissing for me. It's a level of kissing. Because if I'm finna be all in your mouth, one, I got to know a lot about you to be all in your mouth. You know,
Do you go to the dentist?
yes. Do you go to the
where your mouth been?
That part.
Yes.
Okay.
Come on, boo. Yes. Drive across town. That's what I'm talking about. Moses, what is you looking at?
I like that.
But if I need to know some things. Do you go to the dentist? Like, let me look in your mouth. You know, like, and I don't mean like, I'm not gonna give you an exam, but I at least need to see. You know, do you brush your tongue?
Look
How
at
often do you
somebody's
brush your teeth?
And if that tongue is white, like, you don't brush your tongue, brother. So I'm not kissing you.
We not kissing, and you not kissing her neither.
Yep.
I'm not gonna be out here feeling some type of way.
Do you go to the dentist every 6 months, or do you just go when you have a toothache?
Baby.
Because that's valid as hell.
Every day,
real valid.
Or you just brush whenever you're ready to play.
Do you floss?
Listen.
Baby.
Because I know you can relate, Leo, because some of the breath I be dealing with when I'm driving. Girl, be about to burn the hair off the back of my neck.
Listen. Back of my hair be curled up. All right.
And it be the longest rides too when that happened. I be like, oh my God.
I was just talking about that earlier. I was talking about how a lot of people don't recognize the importance of dental hygiene, especially when they get into these vehicles, into these Ubers and things like that. Like, they don't be understanding the importance of it, because we were talking about how people be smoking weed and then they smoke and they didn't really brush their teeth, and then they didn't drink some coffee or, something like that. And now you got my whole car funky.
I know. Just
Like now you
disgust.
got my whole car smelling away.
Just
But
disgust.
that's why I keep Odo Band in my front seat. Soon as you get out, we gonna spray it down. Because you got my car funky, your breath is hot. And that's why people always ask me, why do I keep my window down? I keep my driver's
To
side window down,
survive.
cracked
You're
about
gonna
that much.
suffocate.
Cracked about that much. And I don't even care what time of year it is. It can be dead of
Right.
winter. My window is cracked about that much.
Right.
Because no, you're not about to kill me. So, so my next question is no, the next thing we're gonna talk about, we finna dig a little deeper into what the sir was saying, okay? If you are watching and tuned in, say hi in the comments so we can say
It
hi to you.
is.
We want y'all to tap in with us. Tap, tap, tap in. Say hello. Say hello. Let
Yes.
us know where you're tuning in from, what city you're in, and all of that good stuff. But so he was talking about ways to talk your man through it, talking about ways to talk him through it, things. So tell me, I'm finna be in y'all business. So tell me what y'all be saying. What y'all be saying?
I'm not a talker.
What?
Unless I like to be dominated. So if I'm being spoken to, then I would speak back, but just to voluntarily do it, like I don't know. I have my eyes closed and I just go there. Like cloud going to take me away.
Not
Cloud
y'all gonna
nine.
take me away.
Yeah, like I be like in an out of body experience. When you in an out of body experience, you really, you want to open your mouth and say something, but you can't. You know what I'm saying? Because you're just so caught up in the sensuality and the sexuality of it all.
So
So
you
unless
don't be moaning either, girl?
yeah, I'm on it. Yeah,
Oh,
of course. But I'm
I was
saying,
about to say,
yes,
girl, what
I'm
we over here
definitely.
doing?
I'm no, I'm not no mute now. I ain't no mute.
Listen, cause
I
I'm like,
ain't
not
you
you a
you
Helen Keller.
you're going to know
Girl,
from
I
the
was
moans
gonna
and
say.
you're going to know from the moans and the groans and the body language and movement. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna know. You're gonna know. But yeah, I just unless I need to give you some direction as far as speaking to you and coaching you through it, I don't really Mm-mm.
So,
I'm
what
a
about you,
talker,
Auntie
baby. I'm
Sassy?
gonna
Because
talk
I know
you
you be
through it.
talking
Yeah,
shit.
I just been say she turned up.
I know you
I'm
be
gonna
talking
talk you
shit.
through it, man.
Hey,
I'm
turn
gonna talk you through it
up.
because I'm gonna tell you if you are hitting it right, I'm gonna be like, come on, daddy. No, I said, oh, Poppy, come on, Poppy. Yes, just like
Come on
that.
with the
Now go on
puppy.
ahead and bite me. Yes. Then I hit him with, go on ahead and bite me. Oh no, baby, you nibbling. I said, bite me. I like that.
Mm,
Go
mm.
ahead, bite me
Oh,
like you're a
God.
vampire. Handle that. And then I'll be like, you better tear this cat all the way down to the floor like you.
Come on, cat.
Oh, yes,
Listen.
yes. And then if it gets real good, I'll be like, so what's my name? What's my name? Say my name. Say it loud. Say it proud. Let's get it. Get it. Shit. Look, y'all. I'm a freak.
I
I
know, honey.
like to talk.
I know who I'm talking to currently. Okay.
I like to talk. It's something for me. It's something about when you're doing what you're doing, and you're both in the moment. Like for me, if I look in a person's eyes while we're having this sexual relationship, we're on the same page. That is the most intense reaction you can get because with your eyes closed, yeah, it's cool because you're in your own little world. But when you open your eyes and you look into that other person's eyes, you can draw them into your world. You can put them on the same breathing sequence as you.
Talk about it.
So
Talk
when
about
you
the breathing, Auntie.
when you're okay, hold up. Let me break this down. So when you're, say if you're riding your partner and you're up there and you grab his hands and you be like, because most men like to close their eyes and look away. No, baby, I'll grab his face and say, look at me. Look me in my eyes. Look me in my eyes. And as you look at me in my eyes, now follow my breath. Let's go. And as we breathe, I go up, I come down. I go up,
She said,
I
let's
come down.
go. Come on,
Take us to school, Auntie Sassy. Take us
And then
to school.
I said, Daddy, is it good to you? Now tell me how good is it? Tell me how good is it? You want it? I come up off of it. I sit back. He'd be like, wait a minute, what you doing? You sit back. You chill. I take my feet and I work it.
Period.
And then I come back up and I work it. And then I sit back on that sucker and I work it. And we're still in sync.
Period.
Don't break that breath. You're going to follow my breath. I'm going to follow your breath. We're going to get this thing popping. It's just my love. I don't know.
That's your little lesson.
That's my
That's your
lesson.
little lesson in love. Okay.
Ramita said she needed a lesson. That was your lesson, Ramita.
There you go, Ramita. There go your lesson.
Period. So, for me, I'm a little bit of both. I'm a little bit of a talker, but I'm also a moaner. But I talk more, depending on the mood that I'm in, as far as like talking him through it. So, depending on the space that we are in and the mood that I'm in, like if I'm in take charge mode, then I'm absolutely going to take charge. But if I'm in I want you to take charge mode, then that's different. My take charge mode, I really take charge. Like I'm gonna take charge all the way through. But when I'm talking to you, I like affirming you, letting you know like where you at, how it feels, all of that kind of stuff. So I am very big on letting them know I appreciate this moment. You know what I'm saying? And even saying like, you know she missed you, right? You know what I'm saying? You gotta let them know, put them in the zone with you. You know she missed you. Right? You know I missed him too. And I missed you too. You know, you gotta get to that space where y'all both is just like, you gotta talk to them to hype them up. Like that's really what it is sometimes. As you hyping them up, like, you know she missed you, right? Hyping them up, boy. They finna try to last for 12 hours if they could. After you done hype them up, you done talk to them, you done gave them some, you know, a little bit of a ego
reassurance,
boost.
honey.
Yeah, you gave them reassurance and you boosted their ego. So as you boosting their ego, a lot of times you don't even have to be rough with it. But so this is the part that I miss. Okay. Sidestepping real quick. The part that I miss about somebody being my own, you know what I'm saying? Because you know. Being my own, being mine, and like being in a full like relationship with somebody, it's a different kind of talk through than it is with somebody that you may just be dealing with or having a sexual relationship with. So it's a different kind of talk through. It's a different type of, you know, let me affirm you, let me talk you through this, let me let me boost your ego, let me make you feel good type of thing. Because if it's just somebody I'm dealing with, then I'm gonna talk to you rough. I'm gonna talk to you like you owe me something. Okay? I'm gonna talk to you like you owe me something. I'm gonna talk to you like, I'm gonna talk to you. So where it's at, give it to me. What we doing? Don't play with it. What old girl say in the song? Don't play with it. Don't play with it, baby. Don't play with it. Okay? Because I'm gonna tell you, don't play with me. Don't play with me. You know what you came here for. Just come on, give me what I need, and you gonna get what you need.
Right, right.
And then we can go from there. But if you mind, oh no, baby, that conversation is different.
I agree.
That conversation is different because it ain't no baby. And depending on the dynamic between the two of us, because dynamics matter, and if the dynamic between the two of us is if it's more of a BDSM type of situation, that's different than it just being a relationship too. Because the dynamics are different in a BDSM relationship than it is in a regular relationship. So when I was in that lifestyle, I miss it so much. I miss it so much. When I was a part of the lifestyle, like one of the bigger things was the adjustment to not always talking and not always just saying what I wanted to say when I wanted to say it. It was more so of asking for permission. And that within itself is a thrill. So you're not just asking for permission, but then you're waiting. Because you can't ask for permission and then just do it. You ask for permission and then you have to wait until you are granted the opportunity to be able to do what it is that you want to do. So that's within true. Itself is like, but it'll have you over there excited and everything. But even in that space, you can still affirm, you can still reassure, you can still give that ego boost on a different level than somebody you just fucking around with. Yeah. So
true. So true.
Because if we just fucking around, you might get called the N-word. If we just messing around and we ain't really on that, and I'm just trying to get one and you trying to get one too, you gonna get called the nigga. I'm get that shit, nigga. Like, what we doing?
Right.
You gonna get called a nigga.
It's almost like you. It's like you screwing your homeboy. Come on now, let's.
Like I'm finna bully you. Like I'm about to bully you real quick. So
and it ain't hard to do.
Because for whatever reason, I've noticed men like being talked to rough. They sometimes do. In that way. They like being not necessarily rough, but they like a woman taking charge. And when you take charge, you talk in a different kind of tone, and your energy is different. Like your energy takes over the space instead of his. So now I'm talking to you like you my nigga. Go ahead and give it to me. Stop playing. Mm-hmm. And I'll say that real quick. Stop playing with me. Give it to me. Stop playing. Go ahead and let it go. Let go.
Handle that.
Nah, I'll tell them to let go real quick. Stop playing with me. Go and let it go. Now, I'm going to tell y'all.
I like when they edge. I like when they edge. When you make them edge. And that, because they be like, come on, please. No. You're going to hold that. You're going to hold that. You're going to hold it.
Listen.
And they be like, but no, I need to come. No, you're going to hold that. If you want this right here, you're going to wait. And then a lot of men be like, but why? baby, believe me, because when you
I
release
said so.
that pleasure, it's gonna be more intense. And because I've told you what I want you to do, I want you to hold it. As vice versa, I want you to make me hold mine.
Now listen,
Don't
I
let
ain't
me
say
go.
all of that. No, I'm just playing.
Look,
I ain't
it's
said all
something
of
about
that,
edging,
auntie.
baby.
But
It's
no.
something about edging. That edging, it's so intense that it's a mind.
It's absolutely
Just
a mind
straight
thing.
up.
It's absolutely a
And
mind
it's
thing, but
like if
outside of it
the
being,
person that the person you're
outside of
dealing
it
with,
being a
if they
mind thing,
actually understand.
go ahead, boo. I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
You go ahead. I'm
If
sorry.
the person actually understands what edging actually is, then that makes it even more better, because then they can take you to that space and
walk it back.
let me walk it on back, roll it on back. Because I like you to get me there and be like, what you think you doing? Roll that back.
Yeah.
Roll that back. And then take me back there again. And then till you get me to the point I can't do nothing but like everything wet. So what? Let's do it. I love it.
Absolutely. So one of the things that I've learned too is that as you are paying attention to the person that you're actively engaged with, you do have to pay attention to what triggers them in a good way. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like what words? Because some people don't like the word yes. Some people like yes, sir. So depending on what is said and how it's being said, that will determine the reaction that you get. And sometimes you just gotta start throwing shit out there and see what happens. Or toy with their mind sometimes, and not in a bad way. Don't be out here just fucking with people's brain cells. But sometimes you gotta say stuff to try to figure out if that's a turn on for them.
Right.
You could use simple words, but also you could call them daddy. You like that, daddy? Because niggas love being called daddy. As much as niggas they don't like it, they like it.
Some do, but some don't.
Some don't. Some don't. I ain't came across one yet that don't.
And it totally blew my mind. I was like, he's like, I'm not your daddy. I didn't have you. I think I'm disrespectful. I said, you know what, sir? You got to go, because that is just part of my vocabulary. If you giving me what I like, you got to go. Yeah. No. Yeah. He's like, I'm not. He said, I did not birth you. He said, it just makes me feel kind of creepish. I was like, no, baby, there's something in you, something wrong with something which you gotta go. We don't do that.
Not that you gotta go.
Got to go.
That's so funny.
Baby, it feels good to call somebody daddy, especially if he's daddy. You doing this so right. Oh my God.
Period. Yes, daddy. Because it is something within you that feels good, or in that moment that feels good enough to even be able to say that to somebody. Like that's not something you call everybody. Yeah, that's not what you call everybody. It's also not something you say like generically. Like it's not a generic phrasing or saying that you just call everybody, so you got to be careful with the D word. You got to be careful with that.
You really do, because everybody don't deserve it. Just like I don't think everybody deserves it.
I've had somebody trying to make me say it, and I just wouldn't. I'm like, ugh, no.
Okay, so
No.
that's a turn off. You cannot
Stop.
make me call you daddy. What the
Stop
hell?
trying to make me say that, because no. No, nigga. No. Like, stop trying to make me say that because we're not there. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not what we own.
Right,
That's not
right.
this situation is not that. So I will never call you that. Now if the situation proved itself to be that and to actually actively take us into that direction, then absolutely. But if that's not what we own and you just somebody that I'm hunching on, then hell no, I'm not gonna call you that. Like, don't even think about it at all. I'll call you a nigga before I call you daddy.
Daddy.
But cause
Yeah, ain't
no. Cause why would I call
like,
you
nah,
that?
nigga.
Right.
Like, boy, you done lost your mind. You lost your mind. No, you don't even deserve to be called daddy. You ain't even putting in the work like a daddy would put in.
And that's it. That's the thing. Like, I'll bite my goddamn lip off before I call you that. No. Because, like, to me,
I would laugh
that
in your face, be like,
symbolizes.
"Are you kidding me? For real?"
Yeah, that symbolizes something so much more than just something to be said. So I won't just randomly say it just to be saying it to anybody. But then, the other part of our conversation tonight, we're talking about we talked about using our words and talking them through it and all of that kind of stuff, and even having conversation before penetration to see what kind of things we enjoy together, what kind of things we can connect on in that way, and all of that good stuff. But the other part of our conversation is the magic of mutual pleasure. So y'all tell me, when you think about mutual pleasure, when you think about actively enjoying the pleasure of the moment together, not just coming together, but actively engaging in the sex together and making sure that your needs are met and his needs are met. How do you all balance that while you all are engaging in sex?
How do we balance it?
Yeah. Like, how do you balance the mutual pleasure?
For me, it's the body language and the moaning and things of that nature. So like if it's just crickets, then yeah, I'm gonna talk to you and be more vocal. How you like that? That feel good to you, daddy? Things of that nature. Like you get some feedback, but in a sexy way.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because
Sexy way.
yeah, as far as the way that you talk to them and things of that nature. Because if it's just silence, like no type of vocal expression
Mm-hmm.
or touchy feely type of body language coming from it, then it may be a little dry, a little dead.
Mm-hmm.
So
No,
then
I
Just
would dig
get up
it.
and sleep.
you have to do a temperature check. And
Come on, temp check.
yeah, a temp check. How you like that. That
All
feels
right,
And
good
Chris.
to you.
huh?
Yeah, I'm just saying, just
I'm
asking
reading
them. Go ahead, Auntie Sassy.
Oh, what is a
the
comment?
comment. Chris says, "Talk. I want to hear your voice trying to talk and take all this at the same time, baby."
Okay.
All right, Chris, I'm
Little
with you.
nasty
Okay,
self.
okay, Chris.
Yes,
You gotta make some
You gotta
yes,
sounds
make
for
some
me.
sounds for me.
yes,
Okay,
baby.
we
Period.
hear
You gotta
you.
make some
Noted.
back.
Okay, that's what
We hear you, Chris. Noted.
Right.
I
Noted.
noted, boo.
Okay. Because you do. Like, I personally do not understand the people who don't make noise or sounds or talk or any of that. To me, that is foreign as hell. And if you gonna be a deaf mute or you gonna be Helen Keller, no. No, thank you. I don't want it. You can get up, you can go
I don't
home.
want it.
And also, if
I
you
don't want
go
it. I don't want no parts because
mm-mm.
mm-mm.
Because and the only time I want it to be quiet is if we try not to get caught. But even still, like if we're trying not to get caught, I want you biting the shit out of me or something along those lines to know, like that's my signal. That's how I know that you're enjoying what's taking place. Because otherwise,
The
no.
moment. Yeah.
They gonna cover your mouth up then
That
if you
too.
ain't
You can
trying to
do
get
that
caught.
too.
Cover my
I want to sound like it's a kidnapping in progress. Okay. Kidnapping in progress is fun. Okay.
right.
But I do not want it to be quiet. I don't care. I don't want
Right.
it to be quiet. No. Uh-uh. If we're going to be
Kidnapping in
quiet, we might as
progress.
well just go ahead and pack it up.
Right.
Because no.
Baby, say that. No. I want some excitement in the bedroom. I want you to with your voice. Because sometimes when a man is in that mode and that voice, it's just something about his voice that gets deep. And he's in the curve of your neck and he's talking you through it.
Come on.
Shut me
Talk me
down, Daddy.
through
Talk me through it. Yeah, I'm gonna take everything you finna give to me. Come on, talk me through it. If you say, "What? Put my legs where?" On the back of my neck. Okay, Daddy. How you want me to do it? Let's go. If you talk me through it, I'm gonna give you everything you asked me for and more. Let's do this, girl.
Gina, you tickles me.
I
No.
You tickles me.
cannot wait
Right.
till I get one so I can turn his butt out. Cause honey, this celibate stuff is for the birds.
Talk about it, okay?
It's for the birds.
What Jill Scott say? This is celibacy thing. Lord. She listen. She was talking about it in her song called Celibacy Blues. Cause it really is some blues. Like the fuck.
Baby, it be
Really
some good days,
is.
it be some bad days, and them bad days you be reminiscing, be like, woo, woo, where he at, Lord? Where he? Because you just don't want to give it to anybody.
Exactly.
That part.
Because
Definitely
I'm
don't
just
want it to be a
like,
waste of time.
say that one more time for the people in the back.
Definitely don't want it to be a waste of time.
You done waited all this time and ain't had none, and then all of a sudden when you get it, you be like, so I just did all of this to just have a wet bed, a wet tail. That's depressing. That is the most depressing thing in the world. And then it takes everything in you to be a grown-up, not to hurt that person's feelings. Because I'm very petty when it comes to sex. Because if I'm going to give you my sex, I'm going to give you my all. And for you to have asshole, that hurts my feelings. So for me to be a grown-up about it, I'll be like, sir, go on and get your stuff and gotta go home. We good. But in the back of my head, I'm just like, nigga, did you just play me to the left? Because I had a homeboy. We've been friends for years, love him to death. And I decided, okay, because I know what his sex does. We decided to go ahead and be grown-ups. Girl, I was so mad. I told that man, I said, he gonna call himself rolling over, go to sleep. I tapped him on the shoulders. I said, sir, what are you doing? He said, I'm finna go to sleep. I said, no, baby, go on and put your shoes and pants on and go on and go home. And he was like, what? I said, no, I'm tired. Gotta put your pants and shoes on. And so when I walked him to the door, he tried to kiss me. I said, And then he was like, well, I'll talk to you later. I was so rude. I shut the door in his face because I was mad and I was trying not to, like, man, you wasted all of my time, blah, 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 blah. And in my head, when he left, I was so mad. I threw a pillow at the wall and said, never again. So he called the next day to me. You was mad. Yeah, because you wasted my time. I could have kept my little stuff to myself.
Now,
My toys, I could have.
Because when you come to the party, I want to come.
Say it one more time.
Because when you come to the party, I want to come.
And I want all of that. I want all of that.
Right.
Give me all of that. I don't want you just to come and then I don't get nothing.
I think that's the other part when we talk about mutual pleasure is that that's not the focus of a lot of sexual encounters. People enter those encounters where it's I'm coming to get what I'm coming to get from me. You know what I'm saying? And so people come to the party with nothing but a cup in their hand because they coming to get they liquor pulled up, they come and get drunk, and then they finna go home. But it's like, no, you didn't bring a bottle or nothing to the party because why not? Why would you do that? Why would you come to the party empty-handed? But also, why would you leave me laying here with just a wet ass? And
because you selfish.
That's what it is.
So,
you're selfish.
Yeah. And so I feel like a lot of times when we have these encounters and things like that, the people that we have them with, most of the time they come into the party empty-handed. They come into the party without nothing to share. They just coming to get what they coming to get because they wanted to get it or they wanted to see what it was about. And it's like, no, I'm grown now. Like, I might not have knew what that was in my early 20s. Yeah, like in my early 20s and all of that kind of stuff. But I am well versed in a lot of different things. And so I am not leaving the table unless I am able to get mine. You better lay down and figure it out.
Right.
If you can't keep it up, baby, you got a whole tongue. Handle that.
That too. Okay.
And you know what my daughter told me? She said, you have to look at it. She said, you got to look at it like a catch-22, Mom. I said, what are you talking about? She said, a lot of men, when it's really good, they come fast. So maybe that was the case. I don't care. You're not leaving my table and leaving me empty.
Exactly.
I don't care how good it is. If it was that good and it made you come that fast, then baby, you got a whole tongue.
Exactly. You gonna get it done by any means necessary.
I ain't gonna say any means necessary because some people be doing some things that I ain't up for. But
also I feel like when it comes to the mutual pleasure situation, like a lot of people defeat themselves because remember we talked about last season when we were talking about is it good D or dopamine?
Right.
Mm-hmm. Well, we talked about the sexual chemistry of the body and things like that, the dopamine, the and all of the excitement and all of that kind of stuff does sometimes cause those situations. And even then, when it causes those situations, it's hard for them to get it back up. They embarrassed, they feel away. So now they're even more in a place where they're deeper into their mind where they can't bounce back.
Yeah.
I think when it comes to those spaces, I'm going to give you a little grace if you like, damn, I wasn't prepared for that. I'm going to give you a little grace. But also, fellas, listen, I'm going to lean in a little bit more so y'all can hear me when I tell y'all this. Change your fucking diet, okay? Because one of the reasons that a lot of men do not last very long is because you have a raggedy ass diet.
Girl,
The
say that.
diet is the downfall of what of your sex game. Some of y'all are on high blood pressure meds, some of y'all are on diabetic meds. So that already affects your overall ability to be able to perform. And if you are taking those kind of meds, then you definitely need to be on alert about your diet, because your diet then assists with you being able to perform. Okay, honey bunny? Because y'all want to be out here and y'all want to be called daddy, but daddy's last. Okay.
Okay.
Y'all want to be called daddy. You want to be called daddy long stroke and all of that good stuff. Y'all be want to be called these names. But being called these names come with a price.
Right.
Being called these names come with some action and being able to back it up. Okay. So understand me.
Yes.
When I say changing your diet, drinking some fucking water will do everything that you need us to do. Taking some vitamins, okay? Weed is not a vitamin, okay? Take a vitamin. Take a probiotic, okay? Because some of y'all can't last because your gut health is ass, okay?
Trash.
Your diet, your gut health, your stamina, your ability to keep it hard like rock wilder, all comes from a combination of things, not just you being turned on. It don't just come from you being turned on. That's why a lot of you guys are out here popping them gas station pills, because you think that's what's going to help you. But in all honesty and all realness with you all is that gut health, your meds, the meds you take, your diet, your water intake, all play a part in how your sexual organs work. Now, let me tell y'all a little trick. Outside of taking vitamins and probiotics and making sure you change your diet, fellas, just like the okra water that y'all see that these women out here drinking left and right, ask your girl to make you some. If you ain't got a girl, get on TikTok, type in okra water recipe, okay? I'm gonna tell y'all what it does. Cause baby, hold on, let me pull it up for y'all.
Take them to school, Leo. You took the words right out my mouth. I was gonna speak on this next. We was on the same page.
Let me pull up the recipe for y'all. And the effects of okra water. Because it's not only beneficial for women. Now it's highly beneficial for women. It's highly effective for women. But I'm gonna tell y'all the benefits. Give me 1 second. Now a lot of people was asking me, was it slimy? Because we talked about okra, talked about the okra, blah, 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 da, da, da. And I'm like, when I first started drinking it, it wasn't. But if you leave it for so long, it gets slimy. It gets slimy, baby. It gets slimy. It gets a little bit, you can see it as you're pouring it. You can actually see the slime. But let me tell y'all what that helps with, though. Because if you put your hands in that okra water and you see all of that, and you see them little strings hanging from here to here, okay, can you catch it? Okay. Okay. But let me tell y'all. So okra water helps with digestive health, okay? High fiber content in okra supports digestion, helps with regular bowel movements, all of that kind of stuff. The mucus from the okra can act as a natural lubricant in your gut. it helps soothing digestive. It soothes your digestive tract. Okay. It hydrates you. A lot of y'all motherfuckers are malnourished and dehydrated. That's also why you can't drive that thing home, boy. You got to stick it. But most of y'all can't do that because a lot of times you're not hydrated, okay? Drinking Red Bulls and Pepsis and all that other kind of shit on a regular basis, whatever y'all be drinking, water, H2O, get you a quality water, okay? Eat y'all some fruit too. But I got y'all. I'm finna add. I'm finna give y'all some shit to take home. Okay. Okra water helps with hydration and detoxing. So not only is it hydrating your body, it is helping you to get all of those toxins out too. Blood sugar regulation. Okay. Remember I talked about some of y'all that's taking them pills for being a diabetic. The compounds in okra help with reducing blood sugar spikes. Some of y'all be having them. But it also helps slowing down the sugar absorption in the gut. And it a lot of times it's helpful for managing type 2 diabetes. Okay. It ain't gonna never replace your medication. So don't say I told y'all that. Let me make sure I say that. It's not gonna replace your medication, but it's definitely gonna help you when it comes down to managing it and keeping them sugar spikes on the lower end. Okay. Heart health. Okra is rich in antioxidants, fiber. Okra can even help with lowering cholesterol because high cholesterol is another issue that causes that thing to not last long or not be as powerful. Okay. And it supports healthier blood vessels and circulation throughout the body. What you need to make sure that thing, you need blood. And it need to be circulating.
Yeah. It sure do.
It needs to be circulating and percolating in a major way. So you're going to need that. Okay.
Yes.
Skin and hair benefits. Vitamin C and antioxidants support collagen production and healthy skin. The hydration boost may also improve skin elasticity and hair strength. Bone and immune system contains calcium, magnesium, and vitamin K. Nutrients important for strong bones. Vitamin C. What's your thing? It's a bone. Listen. Vitamin C and other antioxidants may strengthen the immune system as well. Anti-inflammatory properties. Baby, okra has antioxidants in it that reduce inflammation in the body. If your inflammation is reduced in your body, that means your blood can flow. And if your blood can flow, then that thing can get hard. Okay. You hydrated this motherfucker. Your blood get the flowing. Your gut is good. Baby, that thing ain't got no issues. Okay? It don't have no issues. Listen, I'm going to put y'all on to help y'all do what y'all need to do so y'all can be out here having some good sex.
Please
don't nobody want no raggedy, born ass, lame ass sex. Okay? But also, let me tell y'all how I made mine. Because this also takes away the flavor. Because like with okra, it doesn't necessarily have a flavor. But with the sliminess and all of that other kind of stuff, it's going to make it a little tough, which is why I try to drink it before it get too slimy. Right now, mine is real slimy, and I really don't want to drink it, but I'm not going to waste it either. So what I've been doing is using it in my smoothies to make sure I still get the benefits of the okra water, but not having to drink that goddamn slimy ass water. So this is how I made it. I used okra, chia seeds, water, lemon juice, lime juice, mint. Okay. And I added some frozen pineapples to it. Okay. So this little combination, I'm gonna give y'all the key points of that. So y'all can't never say I ain't trying to make sure y'all out here hunching good. And also getting your shit in order on the other side so that you can keep living longer, so you keep hunching more. Okay? So, we talked about the okra, but the chia seeds have omega-3 fatty acids, which improve blood flow. What we need blood to be flowing for? So that thing can get hard. Okay? And
Hard.
that's what it say right here. Key for arousal and stronger orgasms. You need omega-3 fatty acids. Take a fish oil vitamin, sir. Okay? Take a fish oil vitamin. It's going to help. And you're going to be up here wondering why that thing thinging. Because you've been out here drinking that water. Okay? Sustained energy from fiber and protein equals better endurance between the sheets. The lemon juice and the lime juice, high in vitamin C, which supports hormone production, including testosterone and estrogen balance. It's a natural detoxifier. A cleaner system equals more vibrant energy and stamina. Mint, cooling and increases blood circulation. Yep, everywhere. Okay. Aromatherapy effects refreshes breath and relaxes tension, which can heighten sensual experiences. Pineapple, it is key in sexual health conversations because it's important. It improves taste and smell of bodily fluids.
Say it again.
It improves taste and smell of bodily fluids when consumed consistently.
Mm-hmm.
So if y'all
Mm-hmm.
don't eat another fucking piece of fruit ever in life, eat some goddamn pineapple. It is high in bromelain. Bromelain is one of the chemicals within pineapple, which is which helps with anti-inflammatory and improves blood circulation, enhances sexual performance. The combo of okra, chia seeds, lemon juice, lime juice, and pineapple and mint, it increases natural lubrication, improves stamina and blood flow, boosts hormonal health and fertility support, enhance overall energy and mood. Okay. And you're going to be hydrated. So, drinking this whole little concoction, y'all might be like, I'm not finna go buy all of that shit. I promise you, it ain't that much. You can go get you a few little pieces of okra. You don't even got to buy that many. Go get you about 6 or 7. Wash them, chop them up. Get you a couple of squirts of lemon juice, couple of squirts of lime juice. You can get mint if you got a international market. You can get it. You can get it from Aldi. You can get it from Kroger. You can get it from any of your local stores for less than $2. Chia seeds, same. You can get them from Kroger, Aldi, international market. If you got a health food store, you can get them from there as well. Some places sell them in the bulk food section, where you go get sunflower seeds and all of that. You can go get them from there. Pineapple, frozen pineapple, not no more than $6. So, or if you don't want to do lemon juice and lime juice like in the bottle, you can do the one. You can get a lemon and get a few limes and squeeze the juice from them. So you really coming out under $10. That's gonna help you to have all of this stuff going on. Get you some vitamins. Get you some all of that good stuff. And then you ain't gonna be out here being a 1-minute man, okay? Now, if you still a 1-minute man after you done did all of this, it's a mental thing. Now you need to go talk to the lady. Now you need to go talk to the lady, baby. Okay? And that's okay too. I'm giving y'all the tidbits and points of okra and all of this kind of stuff because, listen, it's for the ladies too. A lot of ladies are out here drinking Pepsi all day, eating chocolate, flaming hots, and all of that other kind of stuff too on a regular basis. Listen, let me tell y'all something. Yes, I'm a big girl, but I'm gonna tell you one thing this big girl does. She gonna research some stuff. She gonna try to do everything she can to get this, to make sure that even though my body It's a thicker than a motherfucking Snicker. It's gonna be healthy. Okay. It's because I'm trying to get off them blood pressure meds my damn self. So I'm making okra water. I'm out here exercising, doing all this other kind of stuff. So yes, I'm gonna drink my. Go check out my page. Y'all should see my kitchen. Y'all should see my shelf with all of my herbs and herbs and all of that kind of stuff. Because I'm over here healing this body in real time. So I'm not gonna tell y'all nothing that I'm not over here trying myself. Okra water, it helps, it works, it's beneficial. And when I tell y'all, Miss Girl been over here cutting the rug for the last couple days. She been over here cutting up. Trust and believe. When they say lubrication, okay, I don't need to say no more. I don't need to tell y'all my business for y'all to really believe me, but y'all. But I said what I said.
Yep, you so true, because I've been seeing all the gym girlies at the gym that I train at with the okra water.
Yeah. I do chia seed water too. The chia seed water and chlorophyll is like, because I just did okra water, but I would do chia seed water and chlorophyll, because chlorophyll helps as well with cleansing out that gut, clearing out your body, detoxing your body as well.
Mm-hmm.
You'll see a lot of people say since they started taking chlorophyll, they don't sweat as much. They don't like feel as funky. Because funky is also a feeling. It might not necessarily be that you stinking, but you feel funky. Some people don't sweat as much as they used to when they were as they started taking chlorophyll and all of that kind of stuff. So all of these things, vitamins, exercising, putting all of this good stuff in your body is always going to be beneficial in ways in the bedroom and outside of the bedroom. So that was a long walk, but y'all needed it. Y'all needed to walk down that road with us so that way we can be out here getting healthy together. But also, all of those things play a part in our sexual health, how well we have sex, how great our sex life actually is. Because that lubrication ain't just lubrication for the sexual organs, it's lubrication for your other organs. Because if you want her to be able to put her foot up by her ear, she gonna need to be lubricated, baby. Okay? She can't be out here with them bones creaking as I pop my knee. You know what I'm saying? The bones gonna get the creaking, but you got to stay lubricated. You got to stay oiled from the inside out. So make sure y'all out here getting it together. Get y'all all of them good vitamins and stuff. Take care of your bodies because you only get one. So I am definitely on the road to taking care of this one better. And I ain't judging for people who ain't out here doing it all the way right, because I ain't doing it all the way right either. But putting forth the effort to make sure you take care of your body is definitely going to play a part in how well y'all be having them orgasms. Because sometimes them orgasms that happen in the first 5 minutes, one, that y'all done built up to that shit. Two, that connection is okay. That connection is, but also because y'all already was in sync with each other and y'all just had the lunch. So, but absolutely get out here and enjoy all of them things. Okay, go. I'm telling y'all. If I wasn't single, the show probably would have got canceled today. Okay. The show probably would have got canceled today. Cause that okra water, baby, is doing its job. Okay. $10 well spent. So
I'm gonna have to make me some. I hadn't gotten around to making me some, but you got me wanting to make me some. I'm gonna have to make me some over the
girl.
weekend.
Go to a little international market or even like a smaller farm. It's
They got all those things at Publix, because I used to do the cucumber, the lemon, the lime, the mint. So they got all those things at Publix. That's where I grocery shop at. So I'm gonna get all those things. I'm gonna throw some chia seeds and some okra up in there and see what it is.
And like I said, if you can't stand, like I did it, I'll let it sit overnight. And it still is beneficial even if you drink it like the first day after you've let it sit overnight. It's
I'll be able to
beneficial.
deal with it because I like okra whether it's fried or boiled. So I can deal with the slime.
Yeah, I can't.
I can't. I ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah, that's why I said I've been adding it into my smoothies because I can't deal with the level of slime that it has now.
Oh, okay.
I can't deal with that. It's a lot. And I'm like, damn. Like, I see what they talking about. Why it's good for the girls. Okay. Because I said, oh, okay, Miss Okra. I looked at that as I was pouring it the other day. I said, baby, is this what we doing? I had to take a look at it, like, and when I say that slime went from the jug in this hand and the blender thing that was all the way over here, and it was hanging, I said, load it up, okay? Pull it up. Cause what?
Hilarious.
And people don't even really be thinking about stuff in that regard. You know what I'm saying? Like the older, and this is the other part too for me, is like the older that we get, some of them things don't work like that no more. Some of that lubrication and all of that other kind of stuff ain't what it used to be.
It's true.
I ain't saying man, but I'm just saying some people
with the right person, that thing gonna keep thanging now. With the right person, that thing keep thanging.
It will, but even then, even with the right person, sometimes our bodies are shifting and changing so much as we get older that you might not get as wet, which is why a lot of people use lube and all of those kind of things. Sometimes our bodies, the older we get, that the tighter that thing get, and sometimes it's hard to actually have intercourse because it's so tight. And what a lot of people don't actually know is that the term "you use it or you lose it" is a real thing. It's a real thing.
It's a real thing.
It is. Like, if you're not actively using your organs on your body, if you are not actively having sex, the elasticity sometimes goes away, or sometimes that thing just gets tight to the point where it becomes painful, where you can't even enjoy it until you get a little bit looser. Until you get that thing a little looser, or you get to having some sex a little bit, and you have to use the lubrication. You have to use a lot of these mental things to help you and your body to relax and loosen up and to be able to receive somebody. Because one of the things that after so long your body has not received someone, that your body will automatically lock up on you. So a lot of people don't know these things. And I know because I be having random ass motherfucking conversations. It's perks of the job that we do. So you end up having some informative random conversations, but you also end up having conversations that's like mind blowing. But yeah, the older we get, some of those things don't work like they used to. So using even there is a tea by Goddess Collection called Wet Wet. If y'all are looking to get that thing a little wetter, lubricate from the inside out, you can also the Goddess Collection has it. There
Okay,
are other herbs and flowers and things that assist as well. Like raspberry leaf, nettle leaf. Some of those are beneficial to helping with reproduction, but also helping with like relieving cramps and all of those kind of things too. So tap in to tap into the earth, find out what's natural that can help you with those things first before going to get like medications and all that kind of stuff. But then after you figure out what's natural that's actually beneficial, like I said, if you don't want to do the work, you can check out the Goddess collection. She has one that's called Wet Wet. I haven't used it, but I've seen it on her website because I've been looking at some of the other tea blends that she has on there available. So check it out. But also, again, some people, as they get older, you are going to need some assistance. Don't think that thing at 50 gonna be the same as it was at 20. It ain't. Now you may have more knowledge and more information, and more skills, but it don't necessarily mean that thing is definitely still gonna be the same, because it's not.
No.
And making sure, and I know like a lot of people don't have these conversations when it comes to connecting and mutual pleasure and all of that kind of stuff, but make sure you are taking care of your bodily organs, like your sex organs. Make sure you're taking care of them, because based on the information that I see on the internet every day, some of y'all don't know how to wash the things. Some of y'all don't know how to cleanse it. Some of y'all don't know how to take care of them. Like, none of that. So make sure that you guys are out here taking care of them organs, washing them, cleaning them, taking all your meds, all of that kind of stuff. Because it's going to help y'all get there. It's going to help y'all keep their active, vibrant sex lives. If it's anybody that's going to tell y'all how to make sure it's vibrant and fun, it's your girl. Okay? Because I'm all about a happy, healthy sex life, even though I'm not having. Even though I ain't got one right now.
Don't feel bad.
That's neither here nor there. That's neither here nor there.
But you know, they also, when you're not using your sex organs, females, they also have dilators you can use to keep your vagina from getting too tight.
Mm-hmm.
Because, like she said, if you don't use it, you lose it, and it will become so tight that when it's time to actually have sex, it hurts.
Mm-hmm.
So you can go to your doctor. You can ask for dilators to help keep your vagina in a right position.
You don't want to say loose.
You
don't want to say loose.
Not loose, but it helps your vagina stay what can I say? Not loose, but it helps it stay intact.
Open, I guess. You don't even want to say open.
It open because basically it closes. So, and when you go, they give you different sizes to help. Because like when I had my hysterectomy, I went through a stage where mine's just totally locked up and we couldn't get nothing in it. So that's where my doctor was like, well, okay, I had to go see a sex therapist. And that's where the dilators came in at to help open it back up.
I was just about to say that.
They will send you to a sex therapist and they will show you how to go about opening your vagina back up, because basically mine shut down so bad, nothing could fit in it. So they had to, girl, it was painful trying to do something that you couldn't, with nothing gonna fit in. So they start out with a dilator like this, and then it goes up to a king size penis.
Mm.
And so over time, because I think it took me about 6 months to get to the king size. But it's, you know, some people don't know, especially after having a hysterectomy, that if it's a possibility your vagina will actually shut down on you. So I learned that the hard way. I didn't know, and I learned the hard way that it shut down. So then I had to go to a therapist.
Question: was it because after your hysterectomy you went so long without having sex? Because when I had my hysterectomy, I didn't have that problem.
No, well, I had like other problems. They thought I had cancer. So I had other major problems. So it was a longer healing process for me because they had to go in and take things. And so, and I think I was kind of scared after having the hysterectomy to, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if I want something in me at this moment. And I think that's, you know,
that's what I was getting ready to say, that sometimes the mental is what will create that situation, because I learned about the dilators from this Netflix show called Sex Education. And it was really a show about like teenagers in high school, and the main character, his mom was a sex therapist, and the kids in high school was having sex and doing all of this stuff, and he had learned so much from his mama that he became the sex therapist of the high school and got to like helping these kids with all of their sex problems and all of this other kind of stuff. But one of the girls was having so many issues and thoughts with about sex that she was so nervous that her vagina wouldn't open at all. So they had to give her the dilator so that she can take it one step at a time. But a lot of times it's the mental that causes the physical reaction. Yeah. So that's even with anything outside of sex. If your mental is blocking it from happening or keeping it from being something positive, then your body is going to respond in a negative way that keeps it from actually happening. And like Auntie Sassy said, she said that, oh, I don't think I want nothing in me right now. So her body was like, all right, cool, say less. And her body made it so that wasn't something that can happen.
It's the
listen, okay. And Ramita, I know why you say that. You can put it in the comments. Just let the ladies know why you say that if you choose to be so candid. But also, in preparation for getting back into the groove of things and getting back into a space where you are active once again, this is the time for you to explore yourself. This is the time for you to love on yourself, appreciate yourself, give yourself some real deal intimacy, some real deal connection, and even learning what you like again, because you might not know. You might not be in the mental space of knowing what you like anymore. So taking that time to explore yourself, just like we used to do when we were younger, because we were exploratory when we were younger. We didn't know nothing about sex. So we would explore or figure out and learn all of these other kind of things. So definitely take the opportunity to explore yourself, explore your body. And even if you don't have a toy, get yourself a toy. Not a rose. And I say not a rose because one of the things that a lot of us have gotten so used to is the rose is because it's quick and it's gonna do what it needs to do. But also, eventually some of y'all clits are gonna be damaged from the use of the rose. Because some people use it. Yeah, some people overuse it. Yeah, so you won't have so you won't have the level of sensitivity or any of that kind of stuff for your vagina because you have overused toys like roses and all of that kind of stuff to the point that your body cannot actively function or appreciate a real person because it is looking for that real quick action. So I recommend, one of the things I recommend is a bullet, because it's smaller. It's on the smaller end of the spectrum, but also not just being on the smaller end of the spectrum. It's powerful too. That's actually one of my favorite, is a bullet. So, but also it's about this big, and not very big around, but it honestly looks like a bullet, which is why it has the name, but it is definitely beneficial for either clitoral stimulation, but you can also, insert it, and it won't be a bigger issue. It won't be as painful or anything like that because of its size. So that's one of the ones that's really beneficial. They have some that are like wands that are still on the smaller side, and those go up and get bigger in size. So there are other things other than the rose, because people act like that's the only goddamn toy out there, and it's not. But it is. There are several that are beneficial for exploratory play. So if you are exploring yourself and exploring your options and all of that good stuff, there are several out there. And also, Coach Coco, aka Ayla, she can also do a consultation with you as well, because that's her area of expertise. She ain't called the Pleasure Principle Zone for nothing. Okay. So y'all make sure y'all reach out to her as well. Because that is her area of expertise. But yeah. And Auntie Sassy, I got your video downloaded, but it has to be an MP4. It's coming up as a .mov.
Oh Lord, I thought it was.
That's okay. If we can't do it tonight, at least we got it for next week. Okay. And you ahead of the curve. You will be ahead of the curve.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, it has to be an MP4, and I can't convert it on my computer. I would have to convert it on my phone. So it's a whole little additional process. But I got you for next week, honey bun. You don't even have to resend it. I can convert it on my phone, but I'm using my phone. So you don't even have to resend it. But I got you.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm finna get in y'all business because we only got a few more minutes. So have you all ever had a partner that talked you through your orgasm?
Oh yeah. Actually, my last encounter.
I mean, it had to be recent with that cheese.
Yes.
Do I want to share this or do I not? Okay, so I'm just
you already opened up the door. You might as well.
I'm about to say, you didn't already put that little cheese on your face. You might as well.
I'm going to share it because we grown folks.
Might as well.
And stuff. So I'm a squirter, right? But how can I put this? I'm a squirter, but I don't like to squirt. Because it just be too much sometimes. So for me, I have to really, really, really be into the person and emotionally connected to them. And because I know like it's gonna be a waterfall, if I'm emotionally connected to that person, I try to like hold back. And yeah. They was like, go on and give it to me. Go on and give it to me. You know you want to give it to me. Stop holding back. Stop holding back. Go on and give me what I want. And when you get to talking to me like that, I just it's game over. Game over. It's about to erupt.
Not it's about to erupt.
Yeah, like a volcano. It's about to erupt.
Hey.
So yeah. Yeah. My last experience, like, yeah. So yeah. Um if I'm emotionally connected to you, if it's somebody that I'm just it's just something to do, I want to get my rocks off of something and we really just don't have no connection like that, then nah, it ain't gonna do it. But if I'm really like into you like that and we really have a level of intimacy and we're affectionate with one another, even when we're not having sex and we got that connection, it's gonna be like,
Listen. And I mean, I feel like that's how it should be, though. Like, if
oh,
you're
it
truly connected
absolutely
and in
should be.
tune and all of that kind of stuff with somebody, that's how it should be.
It absolutely should be. Because again, I don't want to come to the party and not come. Period. And the way that it happened, oh, Lord Jesus. The way that it happened, sorry about it, y'all. The way that it happened, the last time it was a first. The way that it did happen, yeah.
Come back, Deidre. Come back, okay? She didn't look. She done
Yeah,
gave us
she
some
lost in
faraway
memory.
look.
She lost in it.
She didn't. She didn't win one of
I
these.
went, I went to reminiscing, like, yeah. Don't make me end this show and make a phone call now.
Listen, you had that faraway look. Like, you know what? Yep. I'm about to call him right now.
Oh, yeah.
What about you, Auntie Sassy?
Like let this me I'm gonna have to say I had a cougar moment and I was dating a youngin and this man, when I say he could talk you through anything, can talk you through anything. And the fact that I don't like giving up control, he was able, if you can, when I say if you can take my power and take it and hold my power, my baby, run with it. He used to come in the room, blindfold me, tie me to the bed,
Mm.
and take feathers. He didn't even penetrate. He took feathers. It was touching. It was sounds. It was smells that got me from point A to point Z.
Oh wow.
I squirt, but my thing is this. They call me the water company for a reason, but I'm very particular about who I squirt for. Okay.
Me too.
Everybody don't deserve to get this work.
Right.
So
Oh,
Right.
when I fight against it with him, he knew how to pull it up out of me. No matter what I did, it was a touch. He touched me in a place that was unexpected. A sister girl could not even hold it. It was over. It was said. It was done. And the fact that it was no penetration involved, my young boy had me sprung.
no.
It was. I never, I never thought that. Never judge a book by its cover. Never underestimate somebody that's younger than you
Oh, I don't.
because this man turned me inside out and he never penetrated me. That was the best experience I've ever had. And the fact that he could take my power and make me, he'll say squirt. And I'd be like, no. He say squirt. And I said, no. He said, I said squirt. And bam, there you go. Child. All I can say is, I wish he wasn't so young, baby, because we probably would still be together. That's it. That's all. Because, yeah, he turned me every which way but loose. And taught me, he really taught me a lot about myself. That I'm just like, I never knew. You know, I know I'm freaky and all of that, but it was just to have somebody touch you without penetrating. That's the mind blower. And then for them to say on command, squirt, and you be like, I ain't gonna do it. And then it's like he touched one spot and he said, I said squirt, and then like, how'd you do that? How did you wait a minute? Hold up, what?
You said, hold
How did you do that?
Hold on.
Hold up, yeah. I was like, whoa, roll that back, hold up. In my head, I was like, no, you said you ain't gonna let this man get this. But this man on command got it. Yeah.
Hey.
That's the mind blower. That's the mind blower. I need another one of him in my life.
I don't even feel the need to tell my part, cause y'all little nasties. No, just playing. I have had a partner that was very intentional about talking me through it, but also again, a lot of lifestyle stuff taught me to listen and follow instruction and do stuff on command instead of doing it like in my body's timing or rhythm. Like sometimes you have to, but my most of the time it was me like talking through, because again, it depending on the mood I'm in. Like if I'm in take charge mode, then that's the mode I'm gonna be in. But a good portion of the time, I prefer to be in submissive mode. But if I'm in take charge mode, then I'm finna take charge, and we gonna go ahead and get this thing rolling. We gonna get you get in, get out, get gone. Okay. Not that I'm rushing. I'm just, using a phrase there. But I've had it on both ends of the spectrum where I have had somebody to be able to talk me through it. But also I've been very active in making sure that I talk through it, because you need the I do have the moments where it's just like, nah, I'm big dog today. I'm big dog, you little dog. And I'm in a mood. So
you gonna get this work.
You gonna get this work, little daddy. And it's always little daddy. You gonna be little daddy when I'm in that mode. You gonna be little daddy when I'm in that mode. When I'm in take charge mode, you gonna be little daddy. Cause I'm big mama. Okay? So take charge mode and soft girl mode is two different things.
Right.
But what's your go-to phrase or favorite thing to hear in the moment? But also, do you feel confident using your voice during sex or more self-conscious? So it's two parts. The first part is, what's your go-to phrase or favorite thing to say? And then do you feel confident using your voice during sex?
Okay, I'll go. So do I feel confident when using my voice during sex? Of course I do. I'm in my take control mode. It's a turn on for me to use my voice. And I like to see a man's expression as I'm talking to him when we're enjoying the moment together. My favorite phrase would be, tell me how you want me to give it to you, where you want me to place it, on your face,
Oh,
or where do you want it?
oh.
That's it.
And you know what's so funny to me is that she is so
What?
small, and I'll be like when you tell stories, I'll be looking at you like, girl, who is letting you talk to them like this? But also, I've seen like you interact with
You be
people.
surprised.
Yeah, but I've seen you interact with people and things like that. So I'm not surprised. It just sometimes I'll be like, girl, what? But also, again, don't judge a book by its cover.
But you got to remember, I have not always been small.
I know.
I have not always
also,
been small. I've been a big girl. And even with
the
me
mental
being a big
disconnect
girl,
sometimes is
I
there.
still was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd be so
I
surprised.
get it. I truly get it.
Yeah. I still be looking at you like, girl, okay, I'll see you, honey.
You do that. A lot of men.
Listen,
They like it.
they do. They absolutely do.
I'll be like, come here, Daddy. Let me choke you. Come here. Bring me that next to me. How you like it like that? Yeah.
Not bring that neck to me. That's funny as hell.
And they do. They will.
I believe it. I believe you. What about you, D? What's your go-to phrase?
I'm not even gonna say I have a go-to phrase because, like I said, I really don't talk. I'm more expressive with moaning and
So do you feel confident
touching and
using your voice
feeling
during
and.
sex?
I'm sorry.
I said, so do you feel confident using your voice during sex?
I think I have to be in a particular mood. I have to be in a particular mood, but I'm more of a moaner and touching and feeling and things of that nature. Now, if I don't, hit some weed or something like that.
You said it may be something totally different.
Yeah, I might talk shit to you. Depending on what strain I had.
Listen, that's a no. Nope.
You know what? Come on with it. Come on with it.
No, I was just gonna say that's
You
what I
might as
miss
well.
about smoking because the sensation used to be so heightened. But the only thing like about trying to have sex when you didn't get to smoke it, baby, is that cotton mouth.
It depends on the strain you have. I steer away from the ones that I steer away from the strains to give you the dry mouth and the dry eyes. Yeah,
Listen,
I research. I'm because I'm so into my health and wellness right now that I research the strains that I smoke because
baby,
it's
listen,
certain
that was years
things.
ago. I wasn't researching nothing. I was out here
Yeah,
smoking.
it's certain effects that I want to avoid
Yeah,
in this
but
day and
baby,
time.
Baby.
that
Do like I
motherfucking
do. Them edibles. Them edibles. That's honey.
that cotton mouth used to have you in there like this. Motherfucking lips rolled up to your gums, and you up here trying to talk sexy to somebody. Like, what? There ain't nothing sexier about this, okay? Up here looking like a Halloween skeleton and shit.
Like the
Cause your
Joker.
lips then rolled all the way up here. But I definitely miss the heightened sensation when I used to smoke. I smoke herb blends now, so it's a lot different. But also some depending on the blend of the herbs, it still can't have the same effects without the actual high.
Right.
So it still gives you like the overall effects without the high. I like it though, because my mentor is really good at making blends that have a good effect with each other.
Okay.
Um
If I get the right strain, yeah, I'm all the way turned up.
Listen, Nah, but that's the other part for me too. I used to be so motherfucking chill. Like, what? Like, I'm literally like the high white girl when I used to get high. Like, what? Or I was really productive, like you said, depending on the strain. I used to be really productive. I would be in the middle of the floor painting my ass off, paint everywhere, but I was creating shit. Okay. That's the other part that I miss about smoking too, is the creativity. But for me, my favorite thing to hear, I like praise. I like praise. I have learned that over time that I have a praise kink. So, being praised for what I do or how I do things or all of that good stuff. And I've learned that I like my face touched, like with force, not like yanking it, but making me look at you, or that kind of thing, grabbing my face, my neck, those kind of things. So yeah, I've learned that I like a praise king. So anything that's like praising what I'm doing, yes, say it to me, talk to me, yes, okay, because I'm gonna be like, you gonna hit them toes, get the cracking, and it's on then. You finna hear some toes cracking, and you finna feel them heels on your back, Jack. So that's how you know it's real, when them legs get the pulling you all the way in.
Shake.
Yeah.
Baby, listen, that's when it's real. And then, am I confident using my voice? I'm absolutely confident using my voice during sex. I am even confident. I love using my voice. I do not like hearing my voice, but I get so many compliments on my voice that I think I'm finna find something to do with it outside of podcasting. I get so many compliments on my voice outside of podcasting. But also I like talking, so that's just a benefit for me, that I like talking. So I get a lot of people that compliment my voice, which is why I started doing more voiceovers on TikTok. And then just trying something new. Like, I do a lot of stuff I use my voice a lot with podcasting, but outside of that, I don't talk a lot on a regular basis. Because I don't have people to talk to on a regular basis. So outside of business, I'm pretty much quiet.
I can't believe it.
Oh yeah. Cause doing what we do, I don't really talk to people because a lot of people don't get in wanting to talk. So a lot of people don't want to talk. So that's, for the majority of the time that I'm doing that, I'm not talking to people. I might talk a little bit. I'm gonna say in the time in the span of time that I'm out from, because I usually start about 7. So from 7 to 6, I'm gonna say throughout that time, I may accumulate talk time of about an hour.
Oh wow.
Yep.
Because a lot of people don't talk. A lot of people don't talk. So I have a lot of time to think. So I have a lot of time to come up with shit, come up with ideas, put stuff together. That's why when y'all be like, girl, how you be doing that? Because my brain don't stop. I don't talk. So the conversation got to go somewhere. So it becomes an inward conversation.
Having an inward conversation.
It becomes an inward conversation. So I'm talking to myself. I'm thinking. I'm processing. I'm putting all of this stuff together. And I had to tell somebody that the other day, because I don't talk a lot, that I have a lot of time to think, which is why I started doing audio books, because it keeps some of that idle mind time down. So I'm actively listening to a book. I'm actively learning something. I'm actively paying attention to what's being said in the book. So yeah, I don't really talk a whole lot. That's why I get on here and be yapping. But I love using my voice. I love the fact that people actively like my voice. So that's a plus too. And then the last question, because we finna get up out of here. What would sex feel like, or what do you think sex would feel like if both people were invested in each other's full body, full soul release?
It would be
Mind blowing.
fireworks.
Okay.
Mind blowing.
Fireworks.
I think that should be so good.
Mm-hmm.
That should
It'll
be so good.
be. It was just. It's like you're on a rocket ship. Just like bam, everybody on the same page and every.
Mm-hmm. Like
That's the best
fireworks.
sex ever, baby.
You got me running in there, rocking.
That's what I miss about my last relationship.
What?
It was fireworks all the time.
Yeah.
And may I add, Auntie Sassy, they were 13 years younger than me.
Come on, 13 years younger.
Let's see, mine was 25 years younger than me.
Oh, Lord. I ain't mad at you.
But he put it on a sister. Made me want to marry. No, I'm just playing. It was good. It was good. He taught me a lot of things I just did not know I liked. Because he was on that same freak level that I was on.
I feel like I've never dated somebody like super, super young, like much, much younger than me. Most people are like either a few years older than me or like right a few years under me. Like I haven't done the full like age gap thing. Now I will say that lately, the older, like last year, I've had like a lot of dudes that were within 7 years. And I'm like, because so my nephew that my oldest nephew that passed away, he would have been like 30. My sister is 38. He would have been like 35.
Mm-hmm.
And so in my heart of hearts and in my mind, I'm like, there is no way I would date anybody younger than my oldest nephew. And I've had a lot of younger guys, like 23, 24. And I'm like, no, because that's my nephew is 21. My other nephew is 21. Why would I date somebody 24? You're literally his friend. No. So I feel like for me, the age gap thing has been like, and even when I try, like, the most recent, I think he was like 27. And I'm like,
They're fun until they're not fun, because then you start realizing, baby, it's a lot of things you're doing I've already done, but I'm here for the sex. So, let's do the sex part. And
you said, let's just get to what I came here for.
I came here for the sex, sweetie. So it's like because you could only for me, because I'm 54 years old, to have someone that young, I'd be like, well, damn, baby, what you're doing, I've already done. I can't go back to that. I can't see myself going back to that step. But I'm here for the sex.
And I also think my brain works in this way too. So I'm 41. I just turned 41. And if somebody tells me like they're 27, I'm like, okay, that's like 13, 14. That's 14 years. I was already 14 when you were born. So I was already through elementary school, middle school, and I was probably like a freshman or sophomore in high school. So I was in high school when you were born. That is off-putting to me. Like, no. So I think it's just how my brain works that won't allow me, outside of the nephew thing, just the thought process of how old I was when you were born will not allow me to talk to somebody that's that much younger than me.
I don't think of it like that because I look at it like this. You're a grown ass man. You got your own place. You got your own job. And I'm going to roll with it. But then, you know, in the end, it's never going to work out because you doing stuff that I already did, babe. I want to go on a vacation, baby. I vacation whenever I want to. I just put in my request at work and get on a plane and go do what I want to do. I don't have to make plans like, you know, if I wanted to say, oh, I'm getting up and I'm going to go to Tennessee, I can get in my car and just go. You may have to make plans. Mm-hmm. I don't have anybody I have to answer to. You may have to have somebody. You may have small children. I don't have small children. My children are grown. My baby is in her 30s. So you know what I'm saying? To me, that's it's sad to say, but it's like you're a plaything to me. And I'm gonna play with you until I'm tired.
And I don't think I have the mental capacity or the energy to be like that. Like, I'm open to a lot right now, but I don't have the energy or mental capacity to play with somebody, not play with them, but like have somebody as a plaything. Like, unless that's what we established that you're going to be, but also I don't want you to be that much younger than me. I need you to have some understanding of what I'm talking about and how we're going to moving forward. Because the other day, somebody asked me, like, is there even a position to be filled? And I was like, yeah, I got a couple. I got a couple, depending on what you're talking about or what you're trying to do. Because that's just the space I'm in right now. Like, I mean, it depends. I could have none or I could have a few. But depending on what you're trying to do, it really just depends on you. Because I'm always looking for a few players on the team. Okay. Nah, I'm lying. Let me not say that because my future babe might be watching. So I don't want him to think I'm gonna be out here cheating and shit. But nah. But
you know what?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
No, you are.
Oh no, I was just gonna say, even with that, like, I am absolutely open to having a main and an additional. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I have not given that thought process up because honestly, at this point in my life, I'm just ready to settle down with a married man and his wife.
Been there, done that. Yes. It's something about it.
So they can spoil me.
It's something about it because you're the unicorn in the relationship, and they take care of you.
And trying to take care of me. I'm good with that.
And if everybody has the conversation and everybody's on the same page, it is a plus for everybody. But you have to be on the same page because in relationships like that, it could go bad if everybody's not on the same page.
You got to be mentally stable enough.
You have to, because if a married couple does not have a solid foundation when they bring somebody else into it,
it's gonna be hell.
You will start seeing the cracks soon as that other person comes into play. Yeah. So you have to make sure you're vetting whoever you're going to be with. Honestly,
and it'd be even better if they long distance. That way I ain't got to see y'all all the time.
Baby. Look, I've been on both. But that's neither here nor there.
We'll talk about that on another conversation.
Okay. Because baby, I'm with it.
Listen, I've been thinking about that shit all day and been chuckling because I'm like, I was gonna post it, but I was like, nah, I'm gonna save it for the show. But listen, I hope y'all enjoyed this conversation with the aunties tonight. Y'all gonna catch a new segment from none other than Auntie Sassy on not next Friday. When we come back, the 12th.
On the 12th.
We come back on the 12th. So on the 12th, get ready for a new segment from Auntie Sassy, but also get ready from a segment from yours truly. I have not done a whole shit since we started PGC After Dark and since I announced that I was going to do it. And so when we return on the 12th, get prepared for 2 dope-ass new segments, one from yours truly and one from Auntie Sassy. You going to tell the people what the name is or you want them to wait?
The name of the show is called Soul Fuel. It's all about learning to embrace your sexuality, whether you're single or whether you're coupled up.
Period.
Okay.
So stay tuned for September 12th when we come back. But also make sure you follow us on all podcast streaming platforms, Facebook and YouTube, to stay in tune with all the things that we got going on, because yours truly got some other dope shit dropping next Sunday. So I need y'all to go ahead and mark your calendars for September 7th. At 7 p.m. September 7th at 7 p.m. Mark your calendars. I got something dropping next weekend, next Sunday. But we thank y'all for joining PGC After Dark. We hope y'all truly enjoyed yourselves in this conversation. We hope y'all learned something. And that you not just learned it, that you actually implement the things that you learned here. I know we talk about a lot of different things, sexuality, sensuality, intimacy, and relationships in a lot of different ways. But the basis for all of our conversation is education. We always want to educate. We always want to make sure that our minds are expanding and we are growing and understanding sex and sexual things in a different way. Okay. And even if it gets a little raunchy, we talk a little bit about our personal things. The goal is to educate. The goal is to help people to fully understand that sex can be an amazing experience, that it can absolutely be everything you're looking for it to be. But you got to be educated on how to make it happen for yourself, for your partner, and for them to make it happen for themselves and for you. All right, y'all. So whatever you do, make sure you keep it grown, keep it sexy, and keep it classy. And always keep it spicy. We want to say thank you for checking in with the Crazy Rich Aunties. Good night from PGC After Dark, y'all. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all. And we will see y'all in 2 weeks, okay? Not 1, but 2.
2 weeks.
And again, mark your calendars for September 7th at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Have a great night, y'all. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. And we
Bye.
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 Trust. Dependence. Love. Respect. Passion. Pain. Intimacy. Pleasure. I sit here stuck inside my head, remembering you and I analyze all those things you said.